What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video by Trunk for Screen 34, and today we are going to be reviewing Lisa and Louise, the ghost car twins from the Lights Out episode of Cars on the Road. Now, I've talked a little bit about my feelings on the ghost cars before in my Mallory Carhart review, but I will admit I actually think Lisa and Louise are kind of funny, I guess, because they're clearly a reference to The Shining. I believe that's the movie, and I don't know. I think that getting referenced in Cars is just kind of out there and unexpected, and so in a weird way, I don't hate it. Um, but yeah, these two do appear in the Lights Out episode, and their purpose is basically just to scare McQueen during that weird dream sequence? Question mark. It's kind of unclear if it's a dream. I think it probably was, but then again, like I said, the ending makes it a little unclear. And yeah, these are included in the last two-pack case of 2023, alongside all the other great two-packs like Kirsten Marshall and Mark Sondheimer, Jeremy and Chieftas, Kabuto and Kabuto Ninja, and what's the other one? I reviewed it. Claire Gunzer and Harlem Haynes. So yeah, really great two-pack case, and I'm like slowly working my way through it. And yeah, with that all out of the way, let's jump right into the review. Of course, as usual, Cars on the Road logo on the cartoony desert background. Very excited to see this go. I'm kind of over it now. I do like Red Riders, so I think that coming back isn't necessarily a huge issue. But yeah, the cartoon desert background I'm kind of over. um, Now they are new for 2023, of course. One thing that I'm not a huge fan of, I guess, is the artwork. I have to like show it upside down. But they're basically like floating, above the ground, which makes sense. That part's not a problem because they're ghosts. I just think it's weird how they're smiling. I don't know why they chose artwork for them that's like smiley and happy. I think that's a little weird. Doesn't really fit the vibe of it. Maybe if we get like, I don't know, maybe they'll do like angry versions of Lisa and Louise in the future. That seems like a low-hanging fruit repaint for them down the road, but we'll see. So yeah, with that out of the way, I'll be right back with them all opened up. Alright, here they are out of the package, and one thing that I'm really not a big fan of is that when you just look at them, it's very hard to tell which is which, although I guess it's actually kind of easier than Mia and Tia now that I think about it, because the bows are like very visibly different, just in terms of the way they're positioned, whereas Mia and Tia, you have to check the license plate. Now, Lisa and Louise do have different license plates, which I'll show in a bit. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'll get these two mixed up. But yeah, I guess now that I think about it, it is easier to tell them apart compared to me and Tia. So yeah, they are made using the Maddie McGear model. So here's Maddie McGear next to them. And yeah, really, really good use of the model, I guess. They were able to get two new characters out of it, like two for the price of one. That really worked out for Pixar or for Mattel. But yeah, like the artwork, they have smiling expressions and they're just kind of looking like dead on at you, not really dynamic. Again, I think that's supposed to add to like the creepy factor. I pointed out something similar with Claire Gunzer in my review of her. She's just like looking right at you, but I feel like that maybe was intentional. I'm not sure. With these two, though, I definitely think it was probably the intent, which works, I suppose. I don't think it's a huge deal. Now I'm going to start off with Lisa, I guess, and then I'll just show the main differences between them, since for the most part they are pretty similar. Now the twins are painted in this like really light blue color, which is really nice actually. I don't think we see too many characters with this color, so it's nice. And yeah, the big thing that distinguishes them is the bow on the top, which is pink. Nice little pink bow. So Lisa's, you can see, has this really long part, because it goes small, medium, and then large, I guess, around this way. Whereas Louise, it's the opposite, so it goes small, medium, large. So yeah, going clockwise like this, and then I guess still clockwise like that. Or no, counterclockwise. It's counterclockwise. Wow, I completely messed that up. But anyways, That's how you tell them apart. You look at the bows. I know some people wanted it to be easier to tell them apart, but I think that is a lot easier to tell them apart than like me and Tia, now that I actually like think about it. So yeah, I guess that's good on them. Now, it's very obvious that the mirrors are a separate piece, and it's really weird because it's like they're very loose. And also, if I play with the one on this side, you can see the other one moving as well. So what they did is it's actually just one big long piece that they're connected to, and it's just going like right through her skull. That is so weird. I don't think have any other cars ever done that. Usually the mirrors are just attached to the sides. It's not like one long piece that goes right through the car. That is super, super weird. Does Maddie McGear have that? Hold on. No, Maddie McGear does not have that. That's interesting. Yeah, they're very little flimsy. It's a very interesting little setup. But yeah, both mirrors have bows attached to them, or ribbons, whatever you want to call them. I guess they're the same thing. Yeah. And then what's really cool, one thing I really like this, is that both of them have like these little frills going over the fender. Like I think that's like a really cute little detail. That like really does kind of make them stand out. Because again, like no other car has that or probably will ever have that. That's probably something that will remain exclusive to these two. So I do really like that. Their rims are literally the exact same as Maddie McGear's. They're just painted in silver versus red. So yeah, you can see they're the same. Another thing that kind of, it's the same as Maddie McGear, it's just now this piece, like this little flap here, is now painted completely in blue to match the body. It's not black like Maddie's was. Now on the back, this is another way you can tell them apart. Lisa's license plate says, I think it's 61218A, whereas Louise's, I believe, says B1218B. Okay, so I think this one, it's supposed to say B12 on both. It's just for whatever reason, this one is like a lot clearer. Wow, that is weird. But yeah, Lisa is 18A, Louise is 18B. So that's kind of a way. It's a lot more of like a subtler way to tell them apart compared to me and Tia, which literally just have their names on their license plate. So yeah. And then that's not about it. There's not really anything else to show here. I guess that's what the frills look like from that angle. And then made in the 22nd week of 2023. And then yeah, here is Louise. Like I said, it's basically the exact same outside of the position of the bow and the license plate. You got the same expression, the same like frills going on, and the mirrors. Oh, the mirrors on her are like way more loose, or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, it's so weird how they made those mirrors. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this review. All in all, I think these are really good diecasts. I think they translated them pretty well. I'm kind of torn on the expression though. I think the smiling bit is a little strange, but I think it kind of works, so I don't hate it. So yeah, in terms of the diecasts themselves, they did a really great job with that. But yeah, that is it for this review. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on these two. And what were your thoughts on the Lights Out episode as a whole? Because, I don't know. I think it was probably maybe my least favorite. I know a lot of people don't like trucks, which, you know, valid. I understand that. But, I don't know. I think trucks was like slightly better than Lights Out, just in terms of what it added. And yeah, in terms of future releases from Lights Out, we're getting, obviously Randy is already out, and that's like the big one. But we're also getting the Ghost Tractor next year, which admittedly is kind of a funny one, so I'm looking forward to getting and reviewing that. But yeah, I wonder how long it's going to take them to get into like minor variants, so like Ghost version of Randy, or like Lisa Louise with like scary eyes and like cranked, like crumpled metal, crushed metal, or however it's called. So yeah, I wonder if we'll see those in the future. But yeah, Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all soon for another video. I'm really trying to put out more content, more videos a week, so I hope you guys are enjoying that. Thank you all so much for watching. See you all next time.